Hello everyone, welcome to Global Online Classes. Myself Nihal sir. So from today we are going to start our 10th unit of Commerce paper 2, that is income tax. Okay. So students who are preparing for upcoming UGC NET examination which is going to held in June 2023, we are starting income tax unit for those students. Okay. Myself Nihal, I will be covering your second unit, that is accounting and auditing unit, and 10th unit, that is income tax unit. Okay, taxation unit. These two units will be covering with by me. Okay, so I suggest all of you please watch this video to the end because हर एक जो टॉपिक है इसमें हम डिटेल में पढ़ने वाले हैं जो कि आपकी आने वाले एग्जामिनेशन के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है. सो जितने लोग नए हैं, those people who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe the channel and hit the like button and maximum जितना हो सके उतना आपको शेयर करना है जिससे मैक्सिमम पीपल विल वॉच दिस वीडियो जिनको ये वीडियो की जरूरत है, जिन्हें ये एग्जाम जल्दी से जल्दी क्रैक करनी है. ओके, एंड पीपल who have not qualified for the in the previous examination of UGC NET, don't worry, you will be definitely qualifying in the upcoming UGC NET examination. Okay, so before starting the session, very important thing I would like to tell you, we are going to learn what is tax, what are the types of tax, what are the important points which is we need to understand in the income tax unit. Okay, ये सब हम आज के लेक्चर में पढ़ने वाले हैं, राइट. सो बिकॉज एक एडवांस टैक्सेशन हमें पढ़ने से पहले कुछ टैक्सेशन के बारे में बेसिक चीजें हमें पता होनी चाहिए. क्लियर. सो ये बेसिक चीजें पहले हम कवर करने वाले हैं. डोंट वरी, डिटेल में पूरा हम टैक्सेशन यूनिट पढ़ने वाले हैं. आपका प्रैक्टिकल और आपकी थ्योरी ये दोनों पार्ट इसमें कवर होने वाले हैं. ओके, वन मोर थिंग, one more most important thing I would like to tell you that for upcoming UGC NET examination which is going to held in June 2023, people who are studying for commerce background, we are providing you full course for paper 2 commerce, in which we are providing you the complete video lectures in which all unit of commerce subject we are going to complete. Okay, then next, complete syllabus notes, mock tests, PYQs with explanation, doubt clearing sessions, marathons, and completely paper 1 is free for this course. That means if you purchase the paper 2 complete course, you will be getting the paper 1 course free of cost. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. Let's grab it and start your preparation for your upcoming UGC NET examination. If you want to join this course, please contact on this below number. आपको सिर्फ व्हाट्सअप ही करना है, नॉर्मल कॉल्स नहीं चलेंगे, नॉर्मल कॉल्स लगेंगे नहीं. सो यू कैन ओनली व्हाट्सअप डू व्हाट्सअप कॉल और डू मैसेज ऑन व्हाट्सअप. ओके, सो हरी अप एंड जॉइन दिस कोर्स. नाउ लेट्स गेट डिस्कस. जैसे कि मैंने बोला था कि बिफोर हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स द एडवांस टैक्स कंसेप्ट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज बेसिक ऑफ टैक्स, है ना. सो टैक्स क्या होता है, टैक्स के प्रकार क्या क्या है, ये हमें सब पढ़ना पड़ेगा. व्हाट इज टैक्स? सो टैक्स इज अ इनकम सोर्स फॉर द गवर्नमेंट, बेसिकली वी से, राइट. Taxes are levied by the government on their citizens to generate income for undertaking projects, to boost the economy of a country, and to raise the standard of living of its citizens. So basically government needs money, right? Government's income is basically the major source is a tax, okay, which government is levying on the citizens income, correct. So जो भी citizens income gain करते हैं उसके ऊपर गवर्नमेंट क्या करती है, टैक्स लगाती है. तो गवर्नमेंट ये पैसों से करता क्या है, ये जो इनकम गवर्नमेंट को मिलता है उससे गवर्नमेंट क्या करता है. गवर्नमेंट अलग अलग जगह पे एक्सपेंडिचर्स में स्पेंड करता है, कंपनी के डेवलपमेंट में स्पेंड करता है, इकोनॉमी को बूस्टअप करने के लिए, स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग बढ़ाने के लिए, प्रोजेक्ट्स में इन्वेस्टमेंट करने के लिए, ये सब इनकम उससे गेन करना पड़ता है थ्रू टैक्सेस. ओके, सो ये जो गवर्नमेंट के पास अथॉरिटी होती है, वॉट एवर द अथॉरिटी द गवर्नमेंट is having for levying the taxation on the citizens income, that is derived from the Constitution of India. Okay, so that rule, that rates or the regulations for the levying the taxation on the income is given in the Constitution of India, right? So all taxes levied within India needs to be backed by a compliant law passed by the parliament और दी स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर। ओके, सो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट हो, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स हो, दोनों के पास ये पावर होती है, दोनों के पास ये एलोकेशन होता है टैक्सेशन का, ठीक है, ये पावर का यूज करने का। और ये जो पावर यूज करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट के पास होती है, इसके कुछ रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस होते हैं। बाय दैट रूल्स, बाय दैट रेगुलेशंस, गवर्नमेंट इज levying the taxations, the tax on the income of the citizens. Okay, so basically एक एक चीज हम डिटेल में देखेंगे, एक एक बेसिक चीज हम पढ़ेंगे। Okay, so all the points which we are going to study in this lecture is very important. So सब ने ये वीडियो लास्ट तक जरूर देखना है, बहुत सारी चीजें हम इसमें पढ़ने वाले हैं। ओके, क्लियर? Next is types of tax. Okay, so what are the types of tax? First is indirect tax and second is direct tax. Indirect and tax दोनों के नाम में ही लिखा है उसका मीनिंग। Indirect tax means the tax which is levied on the consumption of goods and services. Whatever the goods and whatever the services the citizen is consuming, the taxation is levied on that goods and services. Okay, so but the tax is not directly levied on the income of a person, but it is indirectly levied on the income of a person. Okay, so whatever the price of a goods or price of a services in which the seller is brought, you know, the goods and services, on that particular price the tax is levied. Okay, so citizen has to pay the tax along with the price of goods and services. Understood? So price, right, cost plus tax is equal to price of a commodity, or we can say services and goods. करेक्ट? एंड उसके अपोजिट है डायरेक्ट टैक्स, बराबर। इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स इज व्हाट? द टैक्स इज लेवाइड इनडायरेक्टली ऑन द प्राइस ऑफ द गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज, बट डायरेक्ट टैक्स इज व्हाट? द टैक्स इज डायरेक्टली लेवाइड ऑन द गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज। A tax that a person or organization pays directly to the entity, okay, that imposed on a good. Okay, for example, include income tax, real property tax, personal property tax, taxes on assets, all of which are paid by the individual taxpayer directly to the government. अब देखो, ये जो प्रॉपर्टी होती है या फिर एसेट्स होते हैं, रियल प्रॉपर्टी होती है, इसके ऊपर जो भी टैक्सेस होते हैं, दैट सिटीजन or the taxpayer directly paying to the government, right? But in indirect tax there is no direct method, there is no directly connection with the government and citizen, that citizen is paying the taxes to directly government, it is indirectly providing the taxes, right? The taxpayer is paying indirectly with including the price of a goods and services, that is indirect tax. But when the taxpayer is directly paying to the government, that is called the direct tax, correct? So in example we have seen the income tax, the property tax, correct, taxes on assets, these are the examples of the direct tax. Understood? Very easy concept. Indirect tax means what? The taxpayer is paying the taxes indirectly to the government, right? That means with the price of a goods, tax amount is included with the price, correct? And direct tax means what? Apart from the price, the taxpayer is paying the tax amount differently. Okay, अलग से उसे टैक्स का अमाउंट जो है वो पे करना पड़ रहा है, और एसेट का, प्रॉपर्टी का अमाउंट जो है वो अलग से पे करना पड़ रहा है, वो होता है डायरेक्ट टैक्स। इनडायरेक्ट एंड डायरेक्ट टैक्स, दीज आर द टाइप ऑफ टैक्सेस। क्लियर? Now let's discuss the same with the simple diagram which is showing the tax types. Okay, on the first hand there is a direct tax, here you can see, right? And on the second hand there is an indirect tax, correct? In direct tax, what happens? Person pays tax from own pocket, correct? What person do? He is paying the taxes from his own pocket, from his income, from his care and whatever. Okay, for example, income tax. If a person gaining some money if a person gaining some income, the government is levying the taxes on that income, right? So that income tax is the example of direct tax, correct? Indirect tax में क्या होता है? Person collect tax from the customer, pays to government. Clear? The product, the goods or services which is the tax amount is included in the price, right? That merchant, or we can say एक दुकानदार जब अपनी प्राइस एक प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर जो प्राइस होती है वो प्राइस देता है, और जो टैक्स उसके ऊपर इंक्लूडेड है दैट टैक्स इज पेइंग टू द गवर्नमेंट। ओके, तो पहले क्या होता था, वैट है, सर्विस टैक्स है, एक्साइज है, ये सब एग्जांपल हुआ करते थे इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स के। बट अभी हुआ ये है कि जीएसटी इज द ऑल ओवर द that all taxes are included in the GST, that means goods and service tax। okay, so previously VAT tax हो गया, service tax है, excise tax है, these all taxes are included in one tax, that is GST। clear? So GST is what? GST is a example of a indirect tax, correct? So direct tax, that means the person is paying from his own pocket, that means the income of a person is the taxable, and indirect tax means the products or the goods or the services which consumer is consuming, the citizen is consuming, is paying the tax, okay? But that tax amount the citizen is not paying directly to the government but indirectly to the government, okay? For example, the tax amount is included in the goods and services price, okay? So direct tax and indirect tax, these are the two types of taxes। टैक्स के दो प्रकार होते हैं, उसमें एक है जो डायरेक्टली पे किया जाता है, दूसरा है इनडायरेक्टली पे किया जाता है। क्लियर? नेक्स्ट टर्म इज इनकम टैक्स। ओके, सो व्हाट इज इनकम टैक्स? समझ लो देयर इज वन पर्सन हु इज गेनिंग द प्रॉफिट, ओके, जो प्रॉफिट कमा रहा है, अर्निंग प्रॉफिट्स, अर्निंग इनकम, ओके, दैट प्रॉफिट, दैट इनकम, okay, is taxable. Government is levying the taxes on that income। Income tax generally is computed as the product of a tax rate times the taxable income, okay? Taxation rates may vary by the types or characteristics of the taxpayer and the type of income, okay? So basically what will be the rate of the taxation, okay? How much income will be taxable, how much income will not be taxable, that thing is varying on as per the type of income or level of income, okay? Or we can say the characteristics of a taxpayer, whether it is a Hindu family, an Hindu undivided family, okay, whether it is a income gaining person, profit gaining person, or organization, okay? So tax rate is varying depending on the characteristic of the taxpayer, okay? जैसा taxpayer है, taxpayer का जो income का level है, या फिर उसके income का source जो भी है, इसके ऊपर depend होता है tax का rate। clear? आगे देखो, income tax in India is governed by entry 82 of the Union List of the 7th schedule of the Constitution of India। So basically income tax is given, or the rules and regulations for the levying the taxation for the state or central government, the rules are written in the Constitution of India, and the income tax basically is governed by the entry 82 of Union List of the 7th schedule in the Indian Constitution। Clear? Empowering the central government to tax non-agricultural income, agricultural income, ओके? नॉन एग्रीकल्चरल इनकम के लिए हो गया, एग्रीकल्चरल इनकम के लिए हो गया, इसके ऊपर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट टैक्स जो है वो लगाना चाहिए, नहीं लगाना चाहिए, ये सब रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आर गिवन इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, ओके? अंडर सेक्शन 10 सब सेक्शन 1 ऑफ द इनकम टैक्स एक्ट 1961 ये सब डिफाइन किया गया है, ओके? एवरीथिंग is defined in the rule book, or we can say act of the taxation। clear? Understanding or not? देखो, income tax क्या होता है? the person who is gaining the profit, gaining the income, that particular amount is taxable. Clear? Then next point is the income or the profit are different. Clear? The level of income, the level of profit is determining the rate of a taxation. Clear? As well as the characteristics of a taxpayer is defining the rate of a taxation. Clear? Third point, the income tax, the point income tax, the concept income tax is given in the Income Tax Act 1961 under section 10 subsection 1. Clear? Okay. So next, let's see. Income tax law consists of the 1961 Act, Income Tax Rules 1962, notification and circulars issued by the Central Board of Direct Taxes, जिसे हम CBDT कहते हैं, Annual Financial Act and judicial pronouncement by the Supreme and High Courts. Right? So these all the legal terms, the power, the authority is given to the particular area. Clear? Now let's discuss some of the important terms in income tax, which is very important because in next lectures we are going to use these important terms while we are defining the practical questions, while we are defining the theoretical questions. Okay, so these terms are very important in for your next lectures or for understanding the taxation. Clear? First point is net taxable income. Net taxable income क्या होता है? This is the income chargeable to income tax and is computed after deduction that are allowed under Income Tax Act. Okay, you pay tax on this amount. What is the net taxable amount? Income after all the deduction. Okay, the income which is remaining income, okay, is taxable. You are paying on which amount? That amount is called net taxable income. समझो फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि जो एक इंसान है उसका ग्रॉस सैलरी है इतना, ग्रॉस मतलब जो पेपर पे है, नेट मतलब जो तुम्हारे हाथ में है। क्लियर? तो नेट टैक्सेबल इनकम जो होता है दैट अमाउंट, जिस अमाउंट पे तुम्हें टैक्स पे करना है, जिसके ऊपर तुम्हारा टैक्स का रेट लगेगा, वो अमाउंट होता है, वो इनकम होता है तुम्हारा नेट टैक्सेबल इनकम। समझिए? ग्रॉस टोटल इनकम क्या होता है, इसके अलग होता है। The process of filing the tax return begins with the computation of your gross total income. When you are filling the your income tax return, ITR, you say I'm getting. Okay, that time first thing is what? Computing your gross total income, GTI. Okay, that is the primary step we can say while filing your return. Then GTI includes salary income, income from house property, profit and gains of business and profession, capital gain and income from the other sources. Okay, so these are basically what? These are the types of income. Clear? These are the types of income which determines the tax rate. Okay, so income from house property, income from salary, profit and gain of a business. Okay, कितना हो गया? Salary income, house property income, profit and gain of business and profession, capital gain and income from other sources. These 5 are called the heads of income. Okay, in next lecture we are going to discuss those also. Okay, please understand these terms. Assessment. Assessment means what? Income tax assessment is the process of collecting and reviewing the information filed by assessees in their income tax return. Okay, so assessment is basically what? It is the processing of collecting and reviewing. Okay, collecting the information and reviewing the information, whatever the information you have collected according to the or related to the your income or the taxation income. Okay, that information is need to be collected, is need to be reviewed. Okay, that is called, that process is called assessment. Collecting and reviewing the information is the process of assessment. Okay, next is assessee.
a person who is liable to pay income tax or any other sum of money under the Income Tax Act. Understanding whether it is a Hindu undivided family, association of a person, body of individuals, companies, firms, okay, local authority, judicial person, okay, not covered under any of the above categories. Who not coming? The payer. Okay, assessee, that means a person who is liable to pay income tax or any other sum of money under the Income Tax Act. Okay, under the rule, under the act of Income Tax Act. Okay, the person who is what, जो कि टैक्स पे करने वाला है, that is assessee. Clear? Next is assessment year. For instance, if your financial, देखो पहले हम एग्जांपल के साथ ही पढ़ने वाले. For instance, if your financial year is from 1 April 2020 31st March 2021, then it is known as financial year 2021. Correct? The assessment year for the money earned during this period would begin after the financial year ends, that is from 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022. Hence, the assessment year would be accounting year 2022 and 22. ठीक है, देखो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है कि 1st April 2022 to 31st March 2021. ओके, ये क्या है, फाइनेंशियल ईयर है. करेक्ट. देन फाइनेंशियल ईयर विल बी कॉल्ड एज FY 2021, मतलब फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2021. Clear? The assessment year for money earned during this period would begin after the financial year ends. That means जब 1st April 2021 को जब नया साल शुरू होगा, है ना, तब ये क्या होगा, पिछले साल का असेसमेंट होगा. बराबर. 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022, ये क्या रहेगा, असेसमेंट. करेक्ट? आया ध्यान में? ओके. So assessment year is what? The person who is gained the income. Okay, assessment year is what? The person who is gained the income in which year, that year is called the assessment. That year need to be assessed. Clear? Previous year, the financial year starts from 1st April and ends on 31st March of the next year. For instance, for a salary income earned from 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018, that previous year would be 1718. Understanding or not? Clear? The previous year will be called the 1780. Clear? Next is residential status. That is most important thing. See, the person who is earning from India or living outside India, or living in India earning from outside India. Okay, living in India earning inside India. Okay, these are the residency status of India. This decides, or these residency statuses determines the taxation rate. Okay, so basically this is very important for our examination perspective. रेसिडेंशियल स्टेटस के अलग अलग सम्स भी है, वो भी हम करेंगे, वो भी हम देखने वाले हैं. क्लियर? रेसिडेंशियल स्टेटस कैसे डिसाइड होता है, या फिर उसे क्यों रेसिडेंशियल स्टेटस, क्यों रेसिडेंट कहा जाता है, क्यों नॉन रेसिडेंट कहा जाता है, क्यों ऑर्डिनरी रेसिडेंट कहा जाता है, ये हम देखने वाले हैं. ठीक है. सो बेसिकली रेसिडेंट बट नॉट ऑर्डिनरी रेसिडेंट, ऑर्डिनरी रेसिडेंट, नॉन रेसिडेंट, ये तीन टाइप्स है जो हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में पढ़ने वाले हैं. किसे रेसिडेंट कहते हैं, कौन होता है ऑर्डिनरी रेसिडेंट, हु इज द नॉन रेसिडेंट, ओके, एंड व्हाट आर द टैक्स रेट फॉर दीज पर्टिकुलर रेसिडेंट्स, राइट. ये सब हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में आराम से डिटेल में पढ़ने वाले हैं. क्लियर? आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड ऑल द थिंग्स. Okay, so these are the important terms, important basic things which you need to understand before heading towards the advanced lecture. Clear? All right everyone, bye bye, take care.